How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another episode of The Creator Reacts. Now, today, we are going to be reacting to a series that I have been wanting to react to on camera for a long time. As some of you may remember, last VEDS 2018, I did two videos playing the mobile app for the popular YouTube movie trivia game show, the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Links to those videos will be in the description of this video in case you just want to watch it. Bottom line, I was really good in Inner Geekdom, at least on the app. In singles, I think Finstock would be better than me, but who knows. But since then, I've been really wanting to react to the series proper, and now that I have the venue to do that, I figured let's just do it. Now, today we have the match that was released, at least on the day that I'm recording this, on Friday, July 5th. That being the match between Jeannine the Machine from Jay Washington's camp and Mike the Killer Kalinowski from Corruption. Now, I'm not going to go into all the various storyline bits to try to get you caught up, because the show kind of does that perfectly well on its own, and I don't want to steal their thunder. But if you were to ask me who am I rooting for in this match, it's going to be Jeannine. Mostly because I do not like heels. I think the only heel that I actually really liked was Roka, and even then, when he first appeared, I wasn't that big of a fan of him, and I was more of like the Manson, sort of Mark Yodi Riley side of things. But I'm rooting for Jeannine. I think she pulled off amazing feats of movie trivia knowledge in the New York Live event against Chance Ellison, and I think that match alone, I think, really helped to solidify her place in the league and really make her one of the front runners of the singles division. Whereas Mike, on the other hand, hasn't been traditionally very good in the singles division. He's kind of always thrived, at least in the past year and a half or so, in the Inner Geekdom League. So I'm very interested to see how he'll do against Force of Nature as the Machine, Jeannine the Machine. So without any further ado, let's hop into the Movie Trivia Schmoedown singles match, Mike Kalinowski versus Jeannine the Machine.
Hey guys, before you watch today's match, if you didn't know, Collider Live it's basically our daily show that we do as far as like a morning radio show. It's on Collider Video. Maybe you do, maybe you don't know about it. You should be watching it or listening to it every day. Go and check it out. We talk about Schmoedown stuff, but we also talk about movies. We talk about wrestling. We talk about TV. We talk about nonsense. So go on over, check out Collider Video or anywhere podcasts can be found. It's Collider Live. It's 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. live PST. So check it out. Now, get out of here and go watch this match. It's going to be good.
By the way, and I should point this out, since the chairman himself, Christian, brought it up, I am an avid fan of Collider Live. This will be the only pause, by the way, because I do have a lot I want to say about this. But probably one of the biggest things about Collider Live for me is that one of my designs actually got picked up by Collider Live for purchase. It's the Win a Goldfish here t-shirt. I designed that. Christian, I am so forever thankful that you thought it was good enough to make a design out of it and put it on your storefront against all of the other great designs that you have on there. So yeah, I'll put a link down there as well to that particular store. They have great Schmoes t-shirts and great Schmoedown t-shirts, and that's like one of the only Collider Live pieces of merch that currently exists. But again, go watch Collider Live. It's a really great show. Schmoedown Throwdown.
Cruiser Ninko?
Ninka.
July 20th, San Diego Comic-Con, you're going to see the Inner Geekdom champion Rachel the Crusher Cushing. She will put that title on the line, and it will be against... And your winner!
I really wanted Smets to win. I really wanted Smets to win. But this will be a
How
rematch
its
for the
next defense is
ages.
gonna be? That's what we're gonna be on the other side of that table.
Because the Schmoedown Throwdown
You know, I
match
want that
between
belt. That belt was supposed to be mine.
Rachel and
It was mine to begin with. I
Kalinowski
lost it,
was
and I'm taking it
really
back in front
heated
of all those
and
people
really
that come.
close.
It's destiny.
The third battle between the Crusher and the Killer, it is going to be July 20th.
If he wants to lose for a fourth time to me, bring it.
Oh,
July 20th, Saturday. You can get tickets right now at
that's some smack talk. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be getting live stream tickets for that for the San Diego Comic-Con event. I don't know if they've announced the undercard for that though. There's Jeannine.
Look who it is.
Hello there.
Nice to see you, White Bread.
Oh, so nice to see you
I've
too.
been waiting for this for a long time.
No.
Did she call them white bread?
Give me time to shut you up.
Oh, you shut me up.
Take down corruption.
Did Jay tell you to
to
say
get
that? Where
you
is
back
Jay?
from-
Jay,
I
hello.
hold him against you.
Jay's one of my favorite managers.
Let me stop you right there. You know, you have been building to this. The white bread, Wonder Bread, vanilla ice cream, and all the little things you've been saying about me to the fans. You get them all riled up and they love that. You've been building to this for years with that mouth of yours when I took apart your little faction and everything. I took Stacey Howard away from you, building up to this. This is it. This is the moment. After 2 years building up for you, for this moment. I'm proud of you. But for me, it's Saturday.
Mike is really good as a heel. And I think Christian said that both he and Mike agree that he's much better as a heel than as a face. I think it just gives him a lot more room to sort of go nuts and just do whatever he wants to do because he's the heel.
Welcome back.
Oh damn, Merle's at the desk.
Schmoedown. I'm Christian Harloff, but not with Mark Ellis today. Ladies and gentlemen, joining me at the table for the first time on the table.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is the first time that Dan Merle's been at the desk.
Dan Merle is here, everybody.
Thank
How
you,
you doing,
Christian. It's fun.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping controversy doesn't break out, because if it does, I'm hiding under the table.
Don't jinx
Well, I wouldn't blame you, Dan.
too many times.
I would not blame
We're
you in the
here
slightest.
today, And look, you've got a lot going on because you get to sit back for a little bit.
Oh.
But your
Damn ads.
Your journey here is, first of all, what a journey you're having this season. I mean, you took the title in the beginning of the season. You've defended it once already. You won the free for all.
For those of you who haven't seen Dan Merle versus Ethan Irwin, which coincidentally was also at that live event, again, go check that match out. That was an amazing match and a terrific end to that live event.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I mean, it's like, you know that picture of Mount Everest with the people lined up to get to the top? I feel like that's what it feels like with this belt. Is there's been a few of us that have been exchanging it, but there's a long line of people that are waiting to get to the top of that summit. So I know they're hungry, I know they're motivated, and I'll be ready for whoever it is that I end up
Well,
playing.
you got the rookie, and it's coming up soon, but that's not why you're here today, because right after that, should Dan defend that belt, he's going to have to do it again, and what a bracket that we have, because you have your horseman now, Ben Bateman, who waits to
Five horsemen, baby.
Today. You have Jeannine The Machine versus someone you are familiar with, and that's Mike the Killer Kalinowski from Corruption. Now, Jeannine The Machine, to me, she also played in that card when you took this strap.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the match that I'm talking about.
She showed
She's
what
great
she
with the
has as a
entrances.
competitor, taking chance to the wire, and then she showed what she really had when she defeated her own stablemate in Stacey Howard.
That's right. I mean, Jeannine, I think, is maybe one of the most underrated competitors in the Schmoedown currently. Not only in that New York live event, taking that.
Yeah, you can't ever really
the last
doubt
question,
Jeannine and what
but
she's
also
capable
I
of.
shared the stage
She
with
hasn't
Freak.
proved anybody wrong
Go back
yet.
and watch that event and look at a lot of the questions that she was hitting. Maybe if the lineup were changed by one or two different people, she could have sent me off that stage. She could have sent Bibiani off that stage. She could have sent anybody off that stage that was playing with her. So I don't think people should be sleeping on her chances, not just to win this match, but to compete for this belt.
I completely agree.
I think she's one of those silent kind of competitors. A lot of people talk about their training regimens and how they do it, and they've showed it off. She doesn't. She gets better and better. However, it's not an easy task today because she's going up against Mike the Killer Kalinowski, who is the leader of Corruption. Now, Mike hasn't played a singles match until he went to
Boo.
sudden death with Clark.
Don't like Corruption.
A year ago in a #1 contender match, but he has been very active, obviously in teams, and he is the former Inner Geekdom champion of the world. So now Mike is always a triple threat. He's always dangerous, and they have a beef, these two. They've been going at it for over a year and a half on social media, back and forth. And you know something a little bit about rivalries, too. That can heat you up, and it can also get in your head.
That's right. It's really, what are you going to take away from a rivalry like this? Is it going to focus you, or is it going to rattle you? anyone who watches the show knows that it's happened. Both of those things have happened to me. No one is immune from it. And when you have a match like this that's gotten personal, that's been built up over so long, the question is it going to
I'm like a
focus
cat
the match?
jingling keys,
The
just
problem is
looking
if
at
it
that thing go
focuses one
across.
and rattles the
I'm
other one,
sorry.
that opens the door for some big upsets.
That's right. Well, we are going to get a chance to hear from our competitors.
All right, let's see what kind of smack talk they had.
Who is next?
I'd like to take on, Mr. and Mrs. Whitebread.
The Machine is calling out Kalinowski right away. I don't know if she's ready for Kalinowski. Jay Washington should be happy because now he's got Stacey Howard and he's got the Machine in the stable.
I have a new family. I found a place.
Why are we doing this? Why are you letting this happen?
I kind of agree with
Killer. I would say
with
Corruption
Jay
Killer,
there.
That's KKK and we're black and we can't do that moniker together.
Who's she going to play next? There were names that were thrown out there, but
Jay is so great at the mic.
Corruption. Bunch of jerks. I want Jeannine versus Kalinowski. Can we done that?
Done. That's why I like Sam. Sam's just like, you want it? Done. Put it on, mark it on the calendar. It's done.
Killer, KO, Kalinowski versus Jeannine The Machine.
Here we are, the match you've wanted. How long has it been? 2 years now you've been talking about this, been barking at me like this?
I cannot wait until we end this completely. Like, just to shut him up and shut him down. I told you, how does it feel to be the least important person in a faction you started? That's gotta eat you up.
That
Daily, like Jannine's gonna eat this Wonder Bread.
I don't know. I
Wonder Bread.
kind of agree with Jay, but at the same time, it's like I don't know if you could call Kalinowski the least important member of that faction.
That you like to do. I came here to play trivia. I'm gonna beat you. Move on. You know why? Bateman. I got unfinished business with him. I'm coming for you.
Kalinowski, you have no chance against Ben Bateman.
You broke up my
You have
team,
no
my
chance
friend.
against Ben Bateman.
Everyone blames me for what happened with corruption, all that. You guys were the cause of that. You started it. I'm gonna finish it.
Mike Kalinowski finishes what he started.
I remember being a fan at home and seeing this dude break up my favorite faction, the Misfits.
Do we gotta bring that up? That hurt.
Yeah, I mean, it's fuel. It's
Rest
fuel
in
for the
peace.
fire. It's heat.
Moment of
to
silence
quench
for
You know, and I wish
for
I could
the,
say that you were gonna have the
for Miss
Viper
Movies
squad
and
be sitting
Brienne's
out there on
team.
the sidelines cheering for you, but we know what happened to them.
But it
Killer
doesn't
versus
matter.
the Machine.
Bring all that. I'm here support for her because I know she can do this by her damn self.
People think that singles, intergeekdom teams, they think it's all different. It's not. It's competing. It's getting into a winner's mindset, which I have done for the past year. You think just because I've been doing intergeekdom, I haven't been studying this, watching the other competitors and studying? You're fooling yourself. I have been.
Chance played his games in New York. I took down Stacy. And now it's time for Mike, the little puppet. So corruption, get ready.
Little puppet, yeah. Great music choice, by the way, for whoever edited this promo reel together. That's top notch. It really helps set the mood.
look, no surprise. A lot of smack talk from both. Jay Washington, obviously, this is a big match for him as a manager. You know, he loves Jeannine. I mean, they have been through thick and thin together. Ethan Irwin also. They have this trio now where they're very tight, and they don't like corruption. Corruption stole Stacy away. Right, and so this is something to prove. And Kalinowski and you know that Ken Knapsack has no love lost for Jay Washington, and Grace Hancock will be with him.
Yeah, especially considering when
It really is.
when Jay was on Inside Schmoedown, hosted by Ken Knapsack, Jay essentially just left the interview.
You're not just coming out into this ring by yourself. You're coming out.
So yeah, there's a lot of bad blood between those two. That much is certain.
Have an impressive roster backing them up. A lot of them that are going to talk to each other. That allows the competitors to focus a little bit more on their game, and that's never a bad thing. It's never a bad thing to have a group of people that are going to have your back and that'll get out there and do some of that talking for you, allow you to get into your own headspace, get ready to play this game.
All right, so with that also, here's the tail of the tape. First, we start with Jeannine The Machine. Strengths are rom-coms. She also has 90s movies and being able to make a T-shirt out of anything. Did you know that?
I did.
She can make a T-shirt
I
out of
did.
anything. Yeah.
She can.
Yeah.
Did she design her own T-shirt? She did. That's pretty badass.
Spielberg movies. You also have comic book movies and finding a lot of friends who wear sunglasses.
And leather
Have
jackets.
a lot of friends with.
And leather jackets, or just black clothes in general.
So with that, champ, you ready to get going?
Let's do this, Christian. I'm excited.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time
For the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. I don't know why I'm clapping. Just feels right.
First, representing the Time Machine.
Is that the name of Jay's faction, the Time Machine? Oh, right, because big time Ethan Irwin. Yeah, okay, I can see it. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't pick that up until just now.
Jeannine The Machine. There they are.
Big time Ethan Irwin. Wonder Bread T-shirt.
But it is the Wonder Bread.
Oh, whoa, hold on. Having an issue here. Having an issue here with the equipment. Timeout. We'll be right back. And we're back. Okay, so I figured it out. Apparently, it isn't my headphones. Apparently, it's just in the video itself. The sound cuts out. My assumption is copyright on YouTube caused them to have to remove the song, so it made the sound mute. But I picked up exactly where it came back. I'm just glad it's not the equipment. So let's continue.
Yeah, it's good not to have you yelling at me for once.
And her opponent, representing Corruption, led to the ring by his managers
Ken Knapsack and Grace Hancock.
Ken Knapsack, with a record of 4 wins, 4 losses, and 3 knockouts. He is the former Intergeekdom champion of the world, Mike the Killer Kalinowski.
Boo!
Mixed. Let's be nice and call that a mixed reaction from the crowd.
It looks a little more mixed now. I mean, look, he doesn't care, so he's ready. And look,
he's used to it. This is old hat.
Used to it also, but I think it fuels him at this point.
Very nice, you Jay. Very nice.
Yeah.
Fuels him.
We got jokes here.
Yeah, see, Mike said
It's on the board.
I wanted a costume and everything.
He's always in a bit of
Oh, it's you suck so much. I put this in schmuck. Yeah.
Well, you're that too, so
Okay.
it works.
All right. There
Corruption is
There
not
we go.
amused by the jokes of the machine,
There we
but
go.
here we
Jeannine
go.
taking lessons from Jay on how to just really
Oh, here we go.
fight back.
Can I get a different eraser? I need a different eraser.
Sure. Yeah, here's the eraser.
Here we go.
Eraser. Okay, what's
We're
Jay
gonna have some
want?
prop
Oh,
comedy here.
here we go.
Oh, all right.
They're bringing out the Wonder Bread. There will be 4 questions in the second round. There'll be 8 in the first. 8. You need 8 slices. 8 slices.
Or he's gonna put out 8 pieces of bread.
If this is
I don't know if this is an effective use of the
You're right,
bread.
champ. I don't know.
You know, there's starving kids out there, right?
Okay. Mike actually has a point about that.
All right,
I smelt that
first
jacket
one.
from over here.
Yeah, they're really going at it. These two. All right, so we have sat down. The gimmicks and props are on the table, and
Where's Mark Ellis when you have prop comedy?
Her manager here.
Yeah. Jay Washington is
Thank
the
you,
carrot
got
top
it.
of the Schmoedown. I've always said that.
Nice dig. Nice dig,
now
Merle.
we get to
Nice
the
dig.
rules of round number 1. The competitor is going to get 8 questions. 8 questions in round number 1. Various different categories in the movie verse. 1 point apiece, 15 seconds to answer the question. They both have 3 JTE rules where you can repeat the question, and 1 challenge.
Yeah, so there's 8 questions in round 1. They have 15 seconds to write. Each question's worth a point. Perfect round, you get 1 extra question, and it's only for you.
I'm ready, boys.
Then let's get ready.
I will try my best to answer these questions, but I am going to suck.
There we go. Question number 1 in the realm of action adventure. Who directed 1987's Lethal Weapon?
I don't know. I don't know. I have an idea, but I'm not going to say it because I don't want to make myself look the fool.
4, 3, 2, 1. Mike.
Richard Donner.
Yes. Jeannine.
Richard Donner.
Tie game.
Yeah, nope. Not what I was guessing. Not what I was guessing in the
Second question is what
slightest.
I like to call a Scott Mance special. The category is movie
Movie release dates!
Yes!
Holy
Harry
shit!
Potter and the Goblet of Fire was released in what year?
Okay.
Some people think the franchise took a turn for the better.
I'm going to say 2005.
I would go Quran.
It's either 2004 or 2005.
3. How
Now watch it be 2006.
Pens down, please, and Jeannine.
2005?
Yes.
That is correct.
Oh, I actually got that one right.
That is correct.
All right. Question 3 lands us in dramas this match. Who plays the real-life adventurer Aaron Ralston in 127 Hours?
I didn't see it. Unless it's a comic book movie or a Disney movie, chances are I haven't seen it.
Repeat the question.
Okay.
That's already
Who
one
plays
repeat used
the
for
real-life
Kalinowski.
adventurer Aaron Ralston in 127 Hours?
I don't think he knows it.
5,
Yeah, he doesn't know it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Mike?
I couldn't get his name.
Jeannine?
James Franco?
Yes, that is correct. There he is.
I felt a little like
The Wizard of Oz himself.
Pinned in the ring and could not escape.
All right, champ. Next one.
The next question, question number
No, I don't
4
need
in
to
the
know about
first
birth
round
control.
comes
Thank you,
from
YouTube.
The category of movie quotes. What family film has the line, "Keep the change, you filthy animal"?
Well, Home Alone. Yeah, it's Home Alone. I was gonna say it's in both, but it's not. I'm pretty sure it's not. I think it's only in the first Home Alone.
That's right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we start with Jeannine.
Home Alone?
Yes, Mike?
Home Alone.
Yep. That is correct. 4-3. Okay. Here is the next question, and this is fantasy sci-fi. John Turteltaub directed Nicolas Cage in which 2010 fantasy film?
The Sorcerer's Apprentice?
Maybe the greatest actor-director pairing in the history of cinema.
I'm gonna say The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
I love Andy Samberg's too. His impression is so good. 5.
Horrible movie, but
4,
horrible adaptation too.
2.
I'm gonna say The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Repeat the question. We said pens down. Sorry. So, what did you have?
I have National Treasure, but
It's incorrect.
okay.
Jeannine?
I had National Treasure.
Also incorrect.
The answer is...
And that didn't count for my repeat, right?
No.
Okay.
did not.
The correct answer is The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Ah, I got that one.
National Treasure is its own kind of fantasy film.
All right, Mike, go ahead.
Yeah, there's only two National
The
Treasures.
sixth question in round 1 is from the category
Mike's getting in his own head. Or it looks like Mike's starting to get in his own head.
There from the crowd. Who stars as Mike Peters, a struggling LA actor whose friends work to cure his loneliness after his long-term girlfriend dumps him in 1996's Swingers?
I don't know.
You can tell how intense these competitors are right now.
So I've gotten like what, 3 of them so far?
And 5.
I'm on level with Kalinowski.
3, 2, 1. Jeannine?
John Favreau?
Yes. Mike?
John Favreau.
All right. All right.
Swingers, right? That is John
Question is
Favreau.
5-4 with the machine with 1 point lead over Mike. Here we go. Horror thriller is your next category. Horror thriller. The character Leatherface can be found in which horror franchise?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, right? Pretty sure it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Start with Mike.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Yes.
Oh, I'm at 4.
Chainsaw Massacre.
6-5.
Correct.
All right.
6-5.
Last question here in round number 1.
Okay, I'm doing okay.
Has a perfect
Better than I
count,
thought
so
I
this
would.
will be the last question of the first round, and the
I thought I'd have at
category
least
is
one.
Animated.
Animated,
films,
yes.
As Mark Ellis would say, films drawn by hand or with a computer, I believe.
Yes, you would.
Heard it many times from that side of the table. In Toy Story.
Heard it in my ear too many.
What is the name?
What is the name of Andy's next door neighbor who
Sid.
tortures toys for his own amusement?
He tortures toys just for fun. No, that's Scud, you idiot.
5,
That is
4,
Sid.
That's maybe 3, 2, 1. Jeannine?
Sid?
Yes. Mike?
Fucking Sid.
Sid.
Okay. What
Yes,
a
I'm
first
5.
round, though, champ. We got 7-6.
5. I did
7 to
actually
6.
pretty well.
7-6 with Machine hitting 7. 7 questions in first, and Mike having a pretty solid round there. 6 questions, and we get to round number 2. Round number 2, rules of the game. The competitors will spin the wheel. If it lands on something they don't like, they can spin again, unless, of course, it lands on a
Now this is where it's gonna get hard for me because if I'm gonna be answering, I'm gonna have to like. Yeah, so I mean, if we're going by first round standards, I got 5. That's decent.
One JTE rule. Jeannine has not used any yet.
So we
Yeah, Mike has
start
2
with
repeats left.
Jeannine.
Jeannine has all
Please,
3.
first or second?
Both had their challenge.
She's going to send Mike to do it.
Okay.
All right. And
That's
just to let
smart.
everybody know, the wheel slice for today's match was sponsored by one of our Schmoedown patrons. The sponsored wheel slice for today's match is 80s movies. So thank you to our patron sponsors.
I am a proud Schmoedown patron. I joined a couple months ago.
Wheel round where the rubber meets the road and
Or I joined 2 months ago. I joined at the $2 tier or the $3 tier, whichever one gets the behind the scenes video, because I wanted to see what those were like. And then I had to unfortunately drop down to the $1 tier. But I hope to be at that tier for quite a while.
Looks like no. Spinner's choice.
Look at this.
Spinner's
Look at
choice.
this.
Very much a possibility, Christian.
Got it.
That
He hit
might
Spinner's
bite
choice.
Jeannine in the
Now
butt.
there's a new precedent set by Ben Bateman.
You know where he's going.
No.
You know where he's going. You know where he's going.
James Bond.
He's going to
James
James
Bond.
Bond. He's going to
Yeah.
James Bond. He's
James
going to have
Bond.
James Bond films. He's got to feel confident with it. He loves this category.
That's definitely not what Jeannine wanted to happen.
4 questions, Mike. Are you ready to get going?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Question 1. Who played Blofeld in You Only Live Twice?
The only Blofeld I know about is Blofeld's cat.
Donald Pleasance.
Correct for 2 points. Correct. All right. Bond gives
I just realized Christian has like a plus made out of like what looks like masking tape
Motor oil.
on his laptop. Wonder why that is.
More refreshing than you think, Christian.
Yeah. Question 3. Which actor from the X-Men franchise plays computer programmer Boris Grinchko in GoldenEye?
Alan Cummings.
Incorrect.
Over to Jeannine for the possible steal.
This could be a huge steal if Jeannine can pull this out. This would be a huge steal.
3, 2. It was Alan Cumming.
Yep.
Yes. That
Yep.
extra S makes all the difference, Christian.
It's okay.
Much like an apostrophe in
Yep.
a name,
Mike
that
jumping
S
at it
can
quick.
make all the
Jumped
difference.
at it quick. Here's your last.
Is that a dig at
Dr.
at
No
from the match of
largely takes place in
Founding
what
Fathers?
country in the Caribbean?
Jamaica.
Correct. So Mike Kalinowski had a nice round
6
there.
out of 8.
Almost
Okay,
a perfect
but
round, but he shot a little too
that
two-faced
that
at
miss
the
from
end.
Kalinowski
Excited to
may
say,
give
S's,
Jeannine the opening that she
exclamation
needs
marks
to
that
take
can
the
make all
lead again.
difference,
Yep.
Christian.
All right. There's Jeannine.
If she can have a really good round 2.
Oh, JT knows it, doesn't he?
Yes.
All right, Jeannine.
Alan
giving
Cummings was a little closer than JTE probably would have gotten.
With, I don't think you're wrong.
He would have said, Schmalin, come into me.
Nice one, Dan.
Oh, the dreaded green-red.
Oh, no.
Oh.
80s.
80s.
80s movies if she wants 80s.
I think she's gonna want to spin again.
Is she going to risk?
She's going to
Press
spin
her
it.
luck?
Yeah.
Spin it. All right.
Those broadcasts.
No whammies, no
She's
whammies.
looking for romantic comedies, I believe. If that is on, yeah, she is. She's. I mean, she wiped the board with that when she played Stacey Howard, so you know she's aiming for that. And
See
Ice
what
hunting can be it's a high risk,
see what she
high reward
gets.
business, Christian.
what goes? It's moving at a nice
Looks
speed.
like it
It's
might
moving
be
at a
coming
nice speed.
around.
No, stop! No, stop! 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 Stop!
Oh,
No!
Oh dear. High risk, high reward,
Wow,
Christian.
she-
One
That's-
slice away.
That could be
And
game.
choice.
Yep, she almost got comic movies, which she's good at. And
That
it
could be
just
game.
fell onto opponent's choice.
That's
Doesn't look good for
unfortunate.
Jeannine
That
right now.
green-red combo is your worst nightmare
Yeah.
if you are a contestant, particularly in a
Yeah, but I
five-round
mean, if you
match.
think about it from her
Five-round
side,
match
if
might
she's
have a
not
little
good
more
in
to make
80s,
up.
Jay, you can't come in. You got to come in at the end of the round, man.
Mike Kalinowski studying
if she
the,
can't like, if she's
sometimes
not good
the
in
competitor
80s, then
can be a
if-
bit of a trap.
would
Sometimes
Mike
the
use that
competitor
against
will
her?
gain,
Was
advice
that
about a
was that a
subject.
debate?
Yeah, you got to
Getting
pick in
something
5
that's stronger.
seconds here. 5,
He's probably gonna give her 80s. She spun away from it.
2, 1. What do you got, Mike?
Tom Cruise.
All right, Tom Cruise.
It looked like he was gonna do 80s for a
Tom
second,
Cruise
but then he
it
thought
is,
against
all
it.
right? So the champ will ask 4 questions in the realm.
4 questions in the realm of Tom Cruise. Question number 1 for Jeannine. Tom Cruise plays an ex-Army investigator in this 2012 action film.
Come on, Jeannine, you got this.
Multiple choice.
Even if you have to multiple choice it out,
Your options are A, Lockout,
you got this.
B, Jack Reacher, C, Premium Rush, And D,
Jack
Knight.
Reacher.
That is correct for 1 point.
Yep.
Jack Reacher. Question number 2, and Tom Cruise. Who plays
play it
pilot
slow.
and disavowed IMF agent Franz Krieger that Tom Cruise recruits in 1996's Mission Impossible?
Go multiple choice.
5, 4.
Ving Rhames.
That is incorrect. That goes to Mike.
Jean Reno.
That is correct.
That's a huge steal.
Steal for Mike.
That's a big steal.
swing.
That is a really big steal.
Question number 4 in the realm of Tom Cruise. Oh, sorry. Question number 3 in the realm of Tom Cruise for Jeannine. What oil brand served as the sponsor on Rowdy?
Come on, get
Bird's
out of your
car,
head. Just
played by Michael
focus.
Rooker, in the 1990 film Days of Thunder?
Multiple choice.
Your choices are A.
I feel so
Aramco,
bad.
B, Exxon.
This is not how this
C,
was supposed to go.
Mexico, and D.
That's how the game is.
Exxon.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay. Coming back.
Jeannine is still fighting there, Dan. She's
Jeannine
fighting.
is not going to go.
Gotta just
down
keep
without
fighting
a
it.
fight. The final question.
Don't let him win in your head.
Tom Cruise plays a fast-talking car dealer in this 1980s drama.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. The options are A, Rain Man, B, The Outsiders, C, Atlantic City,
Color of
D,
Money.
The Color of Money.
The Color of Money.
That is incorrect. Mike for a
Atlantic
1 point
City?
steal. Your choices once again: A, Rain Man, B, The Outsiders, C.
Oh,
Atlantic City,
is he gonna-
D, The Color of Money.
It's Rain Man.
That is correct
1
for 1
point.
point. That's 4.
All right, so at the end of that round, Mike Kalinowski finds himself up 15
This-
to 9 after that.
I feel so sorry for Jeannine.
Just the luck just went the other way there.
Yeah,
for the machine,
the
but
luck of the
that
wheel
ends
was just
round
not with
number
Jeannine
3,
today.
where the competitors
Don't let
get
this get your
three
head
numbers
down though,
from
Jeannine, if you see
1
this.
to 20. They will get a 2-pointer.
Mike only is winning because of opponent's choice. That's nothing on you.
And we will start with Mike Kalinowski. Mike, please give me your 3 numbers.
2, 14, 17.
2, 14, and 17 for Mike, and for Jeannine.
3, 6, and 9.
3, 6, and 9 for Jeannine. And Jeannine the Machine.
Come on, Jeannine, you got this. Bring it back. Bring it back. Come from behind victory in round 3.
First question here.
Jeannine, you picked number 3. That corresponds with the category Quentin Tarantino films. And your 2-point question is, who plays Lieutenant Aldo Rain, the leader of the Inglourious Bastards in Inglourious Bastards?
Brad Pitt.
That is correct for 2 points.
Come on, yeah.
Staying with Jeannine. Jeannine, you picked number 6 as your second number. That corresponds with the category of Tom Cruise.
As if we didn't just have enough
so
Tom
fast, he's
Cruise.
Caught up with Jeannine in round 3.
Oh, wait. Is that true? Did she take 6?
3, 6, and 9.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Jeannine, your 3-point question in the category of Tom Cruise. Who stars as Tom Cruise's high school girlfriend Lisa in 1983's All the Right Moves?
If she misses this one and gets her 5-point pointer, that does toss it back to Kalinowski.
Jeannine the Machine, 3-point question.
But
Who
at that
stars
point, he would only have to get
Tom Cruise's
he would only
high
have to get the
school
first question
girlfriend
right
Lisa in
in order to
1983's
win.
All the Right Moves.
Five, 4, 3.
Elizabeth Shue.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Leah Thompson.
Leah
Thompson.
All right, so we get to a point here. Jeannine.
A Back to the Future style question, or at least a cast question from Back to the Future. Stumps another Schmoedown competitor, as we all remember. John Roca with the Calvin Klein question. Back to the Future and questions about its cast seem to be kind of an Achilles heel for a lot of Schmoedown competitors.
5-point question. You picked number 9.
Come on, Jeannine.
The category of Drew Barrymore films.
Okay.
5-point question.
It's probably better than Tom
Donnie
Cruise.
Darko. What 2-word phrase does Miss Pomeroy tell Donnie is the most beautiful combination of words in the English language that turns out to be a key to the time paradox?
I don't know if she knows it. I don't know if she's playing it up.
Repeat the question.
Second one.
First repeat on this question for 5 points. In Donnie Darko, what two-word phrase does Miss Pomeroy tell Donnie is the most beautiful combination of words in the English language that turns out to be a key to the time paradox?
Five, four, three.
Repeat the question.
Last one.
So be Jeannine's last repeat for 5 points to avoid the TKO. In Donnie Darko,
Is she pulling a Bateman?
what two-word
Is
phrase
she pulling a
does Miss
Bateman?
Pomeroy
This
tell
is the
Donnie
last
is
leg she
most
has to stand on,
beautiful
so she could be
combination
pulling a
of words
Bateman.
in the English language
But I don't know if
that
she
turns out
is.
to be a key to the time paradox?
I don't know if she is.
5, 4, 3.
White bread.
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, Mike the Killer Kalinowski.
Boo! But they're hugging it out. No hard feelings.
Well, it's hard not to sympathize as a competitor in this game. The spinner's choice opponent's choice.
Yeah,
is
that
maybe the worst
again, like I said
possible
earlier,
find
Jeannine,
yourself
that's
in
nothing on
in
you.
the Schmoedown.
That says nothing about your level of trivia knowledge. That shows nothing. That's nothing on you. That's just bad luck. That Mike got spinner's choice, and you got opponent's choice.
So what was the final answer there for the?
The final answer, the combination of words we were looking for was cellar door.
Cellar
door is the two-word phrase we were looking for. That's why they're worth 5 points, Christian. That is a tough question.
Tough question, but nonetheless, now.
Especially from a movie like Donnie Darko.
Mike Kalinowski finds himself face to face with the Horseman as he goes up against.
Oh, they're coming back to New York City in August.
In a match.
I may have to
that is going to be
get tickets to that.
As we send in Jeannine the Machine against. I mean, what a first round she had. I mean,
she had an amazing first round.
That's
she had Mike up against the ropes in
really
some respects in that first round.
Fight against a tough opponent is to come out even with a 1-point lead. You have a small degree of power in this game, but the wheel can take that power away.
After that first round, she was making Mike work for it.
Both Jeannine the Machine and Mike Kalinowski.
Then Mike just happened to, get spinner's
What's
choice.
up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here with Jeannine the Machine. The Machine just kind of broke down that second round, but that really wasn't your fault. Like
Jay's like, excuse me?
Choice, like those are just luck of the draw, and it's just the wheel just choosing to not have your back that day.
Yeah, I don't know if Jay's a fan of that terminology, but yeah.
Yeah, no, he's not.
If I was gonna lose,
he is not a fan of that terminology.
I feel good about what I did today.
I just want to say first and foremost, I love your shirt. I kind of know that guy. The guy's a good guy that you have a shirt of. Hopefully see you soon. But yeah, the wheel just screwed over.
Yeah.
She didn't lose. The wheel lost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The wheel screwed over.
That's how I would put it.
I could be sitting here making excuses all day, every day. I could sit here being like, oh, well, Mike played a great game, and Mike was blah, 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 blah. Mike got lucky, all right? And the fact
He got lucky on spinner's choice, and she got unlucky on opponent's choice.
And then you got Chance eating ice cream. He should be eating soap. You got Mike
Oh,
eating ice cream. He needs to eat a Supercuts haircut. You are the blandest thing ever. You and Ben having that argument, that was just like Days of Our Lives type shit.
I thought they were the same guy up until that moment.
Yeah, right?
That was mind blowing to me that they were different people.
But
What
seriously,
argument is?
Tom Cruise. It's like they.
What
felt
argument
like,
are they
was it
talking
that you
about?
weren't
Did I
prepared
miss
for Tom
something?
Cruise, or is it that big of a weakness?
I wouldn't call it a weakness. I think I was just second guessing myself.
Mhm.
Like, I think my first thoughts, I didn't go with them. I just was questioning myself a little too much there.
But let's be real. Like, this match is not an indicator of how well you play.
I
Because
absolutely agree.
Time and time again, you've proven yourself to be one of the most dominant players in this league.
Absolutely
Especially
agree.
For all in New York, you had a wonderful match against Chance. So this is absolutely nothing to hang your head about. Does corruption just have y'all's number in singles?
How?
Yeah, really, how?
Stacey lost. Stacey ain't been seen around here for a minute. So if they had our number, nobody would be
This
realize
match
what
never
made
would
me
have
here,
happened
made
if
me
they had
happy
if
and
they had their
excited
number.
together. But Stacy, the redhead's gone, and Grace can't do anything but just follow up under Ken, or Ken follows up under her. Chance again smells like he wants to be alone. But the fact he barely wins anything because he has no life, and all he does is just read trivia books. So I don't think Corruption has anybody number. I do have a number for a homeless shelter, though, if they want to put Ken in eventually. I have that. So I'm not worried about Corruption.
I
What
love
am more
I
concerned
love
and
Jay
more
on the
focused
mic.
is these two right here, because these two have a future, whether it's going to the Ultimate
Yeah, they
Team
are
Showdown and
in
then
in
going
teams.
further
They
and
are going to be
becoming team
unstoppable.
champions.
They're going to
That
be a
is what we're
force to be
concerned with.
reckoned with.
Corruption can be concerned with the fact that most of them are homeless and adopted and even don't know who their parents are. That is something they can learn. But I'm not concerned with that. I'm not. I got weightlifting to do. I got ring training to do. You know what I'm saying? I got a supervillain stat.
It's pretty. Oh, calm that down over there. They're jumping. But seriously, it's the machine. How are you guys prepping? Obviously, with the team tournament coming up.
Look, I mean, I think we're gonna do what we did when we won last time. We're gonna work hard. We match each other's strengths.
Definitely.
We shore up each other's weaknesses. We're great partners.
All right. Well, best of luck to you guys, Jeannine. No, don't sweat this.
Yeah, don't.
Positive note, something. I
was saying, don't sweat this. She's a bad mamma jamma. Is that one of your words you'd say? Is that a Jay Washington thing?
We'll talk about this later. That was
If nothing else, I think I look pretty good. So.
Oh, trust me, we all got a good giggle out of that shirt. Just keep it in the rotation.
Definitely, most definitely.
I think you'll see them again.
Yes.
And we're back with Corruption.
And of course, Ken eating Wonder Bread.
You guys bring your own.
Victory tastes so good. This is just missing a little something here.
Really, Mike? Really, Kalinowski? That's a bit much.
Mike, that's not even real ice cream. It's lactate. It's like the spinner.
I got a digestive stomach.
It's like the opponent's choice of ice cream. Okay. Oh my God. Well, congratulations. Despite that's just not even cool. Congratulations. It's really nice to see you back in singles. No, I'm good. Thanks.
Great to be here. I had a great time out there. It was fun. I missed it. I missed it. Now I'm back. Got my feet wet. Got my team with me.
You got your face wet.
Oh, thank you. Well, you know.
Just like that win. Ken, how are you feeling about
Messy. Nice, Jen.
Bread tastes good. Let me tell you this. Jeannine, I have a message for you, Jeannine. Jay Washington got you to the next level. Jay Washington got you in the corner, and he pumped you up. And in New York, he turned you into something special. If you want to get the next chapter, you might have to step out on the plank alone. Or you can join a good winning faction like Corruption. Your choice. I'm just giving you a free advice since you provided me with a nice bread meal.
That's definitely not a balanced diet, by the way. But seriously, did it feel good to be out there in singles? It's been a while since we've seen you out there. Obviously, we
having a little bit of indigestion there, Ken.
When you landed on Spinner's Choice.
Of course, I'm not stupid. I'm gonna take James Bond. Cummings. It was it's the way it went. But that's my strength. I will say this: Jeannine is a great competitor. And that's why there was a little bit of a hesitation on what to give her on the opponent's choice. And, no one wants that combination, spinners and then opponents.
So why'd you go with Tom Cruise? Did you wanted the steals, probably?
Of course, but also I could have still with comic book movies. I could have dominated. But Jeannine is a great competitor. She studies. She knows it. I've seen her stumble on.
I don't know if you would have dominated in comic book. I don't know if you would have dominated if you had given her comic
strengths or whatnot. I knew that was a strength for her comic movies because of the last matches I've seen her. So I wasn't going to give it to her that. Tom Cruise is one of my strengths. So here we are, the win.
And now, obviously, now that you move past Jeannine, you're going to be facing Ben Bateman next with the Horsemen. So I know there's just a lot of rivalry, a lot of backstory with you guys there.
You think?
Yeah, a little bit.
Four Horsemen. Ben Bateman?
Yeah.
Go.
Hey, guys.
There he is.
Thank you. Congratulations, guys. That was exciting. It looked like you're having a lot of fun out there.
Yeah.
This thing with Corruption and the Horsemen. It's not over. We're just getting started.
It's far from over.
How's your ice cream, Mike?
It's delicious. Just like my victory over you. Don't forget, man. I know what you did. Remember that?
Did you beat me? I think I beat you in action, if I remember correctly, and
well.
getting ready to beat you again because now I'm in the greatest faction of all time, and you guys are a bunch of anyway.
Well, we can have a match, or we can turn it into a Jerry Springer show if you want. You can take a chair, smash me over the head with that. I'm not some little wimp-like guy. I'm not these little guys that have no physical ability whatsoever. You try that shit with me.
Jen's like,
You want me to hit you with a chair?
You want to do that? You're gonna.
Let's find
out.
out.
What you want to do?
Oh boy.
See, I'm glad everyone saw that. You saw that out there. All these people he's been doing this, these guys, you know what? I had to say it because that Houston event, that was fantastic. But you have a wrestling ring, and not one of those competitors flipped over the ropes to get into the ring. They're all has-beens. All these guys with their broken backs and their legs and this and that, they can't move and whatnot.
Chance is just loving it.
Look at me, a physical specimen. You try that crap with me, I'm knock you on your ass, Ben. Try it, my friend. And I'll have a guy in the audience watching, and he'll help you up. The two of you. Throw away that ice cream?
Grace? I mean, that was just so cute. I mean, honestly, you know what? I don't even have anything sassy to say. I just want to say congrats, Ben, on finally finding a suit that fits.
All right, Dan, as you see, we come back here. Jeannine and Ethan and Jay, they all support one another, but Jeannine's a little bummed, but focusing more now on the teams and the time machine. That's a scary team with her.
Yeah, that will be a very scary team. That's a team that you really can't sleep on.
Afraid of that combination, as just about every team should be, including Corruption. Who knows?
It's got a former champion in Ethan Irwin, and it's got a future champion in my eyes in Jeannine The Machine.
You never know. Well, you never know, but also, speaking of which, and I don't know if you knew that or not, but Ben Bateman walks into that interview, just kind of looks at Kalinowski. They have a little face-off for a second there, and we've got our match. We got 5-4 Bateman against 5-4 Kalinowski. I don't think you could have really hoped for anything better.
That's going to be a match. That's a match I'm going to want to react to. There's going to be some huge. I'm predicting huge drama, a lot of drama in that particular matchup.
It's I'm
if you were to ask me
today.
who I'm going with,
trying to stay out of the faction wars, but it seems like the Horsemen and Corruption are on a continual collision course, and we're about to see one in the singles league. Yet again, another clash between our two factions. Of course, I have a favorite, but it's not my place to pick it here.
That's fair. All right, so Dan Murrell will be defending his title, and you talk about factions. Well, now look at the dungeon, because Dan Murrell is putting that title on the line against Primetime Paul Oyama, who is now sitting at 4-0, who just beat Liz Shannon Miller at the collision, and now he's staring off Dan for the championship.
Yeah.
All right, I'd like to thank Dan Murrell for joining us.
Dan did very good at the desk.
I'd like to thank all the patrons.
Dan did very good at the desk. We should have him on the desk more often.
And make sure you check out all the live events. August 31st, we're going back to New York, so make sure you get those tickets now. The Schmoedownlive.com. Once again, for the champion Dan Murrell, I'm Christian Harloff, and we'll see you next time.
Oh, we got a after credit scene with Whitney Seibold and Bibiani.
Buddy. Hey. We didn't leave things very well, you and I.
It's Whitney going heel.
And it's been really hard, and I've missed you, and you haven't been texting me. I don't know if it's because you're not texting lately, but I just feel like you and me, we had something together, and
I wonder if they're setting up Whitney leaving Bibiani
I got you Mike Tyson's Punch-Out
for the NES.
You like violence?
I'll say what I was going to say in a second.
Cool. Listen,
sorry, I can't really talk right now. I'm busy just sending a few text messages to my new partner, Mark Hoyk.
That's what I was thinking.
Ow. My feelings.
All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the match. And want to let you know before you go, I talked about Collider Live up top. Jedi Council It's another show that I've been doing for a very long time, and make sure that you guys check it out. It's a Star Wars show. It's on Collider Video, or you can get it in podcast form. Just type in Collider Jedi
I kind of
Council.
wonder why
It's
they're
every
doing.
Thursday. Me and the Pit Boss.
I kind of
Ken
wonder
Bitsop
why they're
talking Star
adding
Wars
these
with special guests
collider bumpers. I
every
wonder if that's just sort
Thursday.
of part
Find
of
it
the
on Collider
deal that
Video
they get
or
to
download it on
film
Apple
in the
Podcasts.
studio for. They have to sort of
See you.
advertise, cross promote it. Oh, is that? Oh, that's it. Okay, so what I was gonna say before they kind of revealed it was Whitney Seibold of the team with William Bibiani, whose name is escaping me right now, but it is one of my favorite teams in the league. I don't know why, for some reason I can't come up with the name right now. Their entrances are amazing. It sucks that they're gonna be broken, but I'm predicting that the kid, that the competitor with the nickname the Kid, who again his name has escaped me. I swear I'm a fan of this show. Will probably be joining up with Bibiani, which I think that'd be a pretty interesting matchup. He lasted so long. Both of them lasted so long at the free for all. That is a match made in heaven, and that is a force of nature, much like the Time Machine, Jeannine the Machine, and Ethan Big Time Irwin. I don't know why I was confusing him for a second with Jason Inman. But overall about this match, I've pretty much said all I wanted to say about it. Again, Jeannine, don't hang your head about this match. Just keep working till the next one. You are a great competitor. You are a top tier player. This match, Mike just got lucky, and you just got unlucky. The wheel just was not on your side. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to say about this episode of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, guys. Again, if you are a fan of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this match. And link to the match and to the Schmoedown will be in the description of this video. And yeah, until next time, later.